So this is day one of Occam's protocol. I recently bought this book at a local bookstore. It's called The 4-Hour Body by Timothy Ferriss. He also makes a really good book called The 4-Hour Workweek, which is a great guide to entrepreneurship and automation and living the dream life while working like 4 hours a week, right? So that was a fantastic book. I listened to it in the gym and loved it so much. And when I was at the bookstore, I went down last weekend or something, actually weekend before last, and I saw this book of his, The 4-Hour Body. I was like, I have to read that. This is a hacker's guide to the human body, and for my purposes, I'm focusing on the muscle gain section. So what he has in muscle gain is something called Occam's protocol. And Occam's protocol is how to achieve maximum muscle mass in like 4 weeks. So it's just a 4-week protocol, and it's not optimizing for strength, it's not optimizing for endurance or anything else, just muscle mass gain, lean mass gain, importantly. And so I decided to try this protocol because I love trying new things and experimenting on myself, and I'm really excited. He's talked about several people in the book that he's tried this on and explained the results and how happy they were and stuff like that. So I'm very hopeful. I'm a hard gainer, so gaining mass has been the hardest part of my entire journey. Strength was not so bad. Being lean was not so bad. I never really had to cut down, but gaining muscle mass definitely is the hardest part for me. So I'm really excited to try this out. It's a very unique protocol. It kind of, interestingly, it goes against almost my principles when it comes to working out. So the workout routine in this book is actually just like 1 day of working out, kind of like full body, very, very short workouts. And then it's like 2 days of rest, 3 days of rest. And that's it. And each exercise is performed for one set. So it's like, I think workout A it's like 2 exercises and it's 1 set each, and it's like 7 reps per set. I think it's inspired by Mike Mentzer, which his program is very controversial. I think he works at like as little as possible while still gaining mass, and other people have tried it and it really hasn't worked for them. So, but this is slightly different, and if I'm going to try this, I might as well just like go the whole way. So, yeah, I personally believe, like, I've always thought that like other types of anything less than 6 days a week or like 5 days a week is kind of like pussy shit. Like, it's not a real workout routine and it's not going to get you results, because I know exactly how hard it was for me to get results, for me to get strength and size. And I was doing a 6-day-a-week routine, like intensely, push-pull legs, and I like never skipped. And it was really hard for me to gain muscle. So when I look at it's like 2 times a week routine, I'm like, yeah, there's no fucking way this is going to work. But I have an open mind and I'm willing to invest in myself and experiment on myself. So that's what we're going to try. It's, you start with 2 days of rest in between each workout. It's actually day 2 for me of Occam's protocol. I did a workout yesterday evening, and so that's it. I'm going to rest tonight. I'm going to rest tomorrow night. And then I'm going to do the second workout, which is like different exercises. What would that be? Thursday? Yeah. And then as soon as you kind of build up some strength, then you upgrade to like 3 days of rest in between, and then 4 days of rest in between, and so on and so forth. You do that for like 4 weeks. And apparently you're supposed to gain a ton of muscle mass. His reasoning is that the muscle recovery systems in your body need time to actually build back the muscles, and your strength can get better faster than your muscles can repair. So what we're maximizing for here is muscle recovery. So very interesting. It demands a lot of self-control from me because I love working out. So like, this is going to be more painful for me to not add extra exercises and not add extra workouts. So this is gonna kind of suck for me, to be honest. I'm gonna feel like kind of a bitch, to be honest, doing like a 2-day a week routine. But I have to try it. I have to commit to it, right? So that's interesting. And then the main challenge of Occam's protocol is going to be eating. So it's basically like eating like a full-time job all day, every day, maxing out the amount of calories that you can consume, proteins, carbs, fats, right? So, and that's how you're supposed to gain like 30 some pounds of muscle mass in 4 weeks, which doctors say is impossible and is pretty unbelievable, but I'm willing to try it, right? This guy seems to have the evidence to back that up, so I think it'll be really interesting. And then he also has me doing some supplements. I can pull them out actually. So he has me doing, first of all, obviously creatine monohydrate for size gain, muscle gain. This is the most widely researched drug supplement in the fitness community like ever. So I know this is going to give me size, which is great. I don't normally take creatine, but I don't like taking creatine either, but I'll take it, whatever. Again, it's like a full send. And then this one is L-glutamine, and this is for apparently intestine repair and food absorption. I'd never heard of this. I've never heard of anyone ever in fitness using this, but he listed this in the prescription section, so I'm going to take it because I'm full sending it. He also has me doing like 2 others, but they're for like fat loss, I guess. So they're likely for like other people, not me. I've always been lean. I've never really had a problem with fat, so I doubt I'm going to need to take them. If for some reason that changes halfway through the thing, I actually bought them so I can take them if I need them. No issue. Today I weighed in at 171 pounds, and we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated as I continue this protocol, and I'm really excited. I've been eating more, and I feel like my routine is needed kind of a change of pace. It's needed a shake up because I've been kind of plateaued and stalling on my progress, especially my weight, for a long time. So it's like, yeah, I'm willing to try this. I'm hopeful this seems to work for other people, so I'm confident that if it works for other people, it'll work for me too. Yeah, I've also been, a big thing here is, so not GOMAD. GOMAD is GOMAD. That's a gallon of milk a day. Some people do that for bulking. I'm not doing GOMAD fully, but I'm doing about 2 liters of milk per day, which is 2 liters more than I was previously. So in addition to eating a lot more, I'm eating big, heavy meals. I've actually got a big lunch waiting for me right now, sweet potatoes and some venison, some steak. I'm also drinking like a ton of milk, so I'm really excited. I'm like certain I'm going to gain some weight. If I can gain 30 pounds in 4 weeks, that would be crazy. So like my expectations are, I don't have any expectations going into this, but I'm just excited to try it out. I want to make a point in this video. My main point in this video is I want y'all to invest in yourself. If you care about the goals that you want to achieve, you will invest in yourself. I was debating on whether I would buy a book on fitness or not, but like owning this channel, it just makes sense for me to invest more in my fitness journey. And like, I've never bought a book or an educational resource that I've ever regretted. I've always learned something from it. And like, if there's any way you can invest in the goals you are trying to achieve, just do so. You're never going to regret investing in yourself, whether that's buying a book or buying some new equipment. I actually bought a camera very recently for this YouTube video. It's a very nice camera, and so quality's way better. And yeah, I mean, it's like I don't ever look back or regret investing in myself ever, and you shouldn't either. So if there's anything that you can do right now today to invest in yourself, to invest in your fitness journey, like buy the supplements, dude. Not these supplements. I'm not recommending the protocol to you yet, okay? Because I don't know how it's going to turn out, so I'm not actually recommending any of these things. But like, if there's something you're not doing yet that you can invest money into for your goal, for yourself, that you know exists, like buying a supplement, buying a certain piece of equipment, buying a membership to maybe a nicer gym, a gym that has better equipment, something like that, or like private coaching, you might as well just do it, because you can't take the money with you when you die, really, right? All you have is the time on earth and like your goals and how fast you achieve them. So you might as well just invest towards your goals so you can achieve them faster. It's fun too. Like, I like spending money on myself. I enjoy I love spending money on this book. I loved it. It was fun. It wasn't like painful to spend the money on the book, and I'll do it again. As soon as I finish this book and I finish the protocol and stuff like that, I'll just buy another book, because it's fun to invest in myself. I don't regret it ever. And you shouldn't either. Really start to think about the areas that you can invest money into, and the areas that you can upgrade your life in a meaningful way. So many of us are kind of like frugal. We're like scared to spend money for some reason, as if we're like saving it up for something important. Like past basic expenses, there isn't anything that will bring you meaning besides your goals. Past like survival, your goals are basically the next thing that will bring you meaning. Very else little really matters. Like shiny toys, nice car, they don't matter, right? Even like little necessities that are like basically like the expenses that you think you're supposed to save up for, the boring stuff that you think you're supposed to save up for, whatever that might be, gas money, food, whatever. You need to be investing in yourself and your goals, because you can always find money for those things. You're always going to be able to find a way to support yourself, okay? But your goals, they require investment, they require time, and honestly some money invested in growing yourself to achieve. So don't just like hold on to your money. Don't be frugal out of like fear, like, oh, I have to make this money go farther and last longer, so I can't buy the book that would educate me. I can't buy the equipment that would assist me. Like, no, just like invest in yourself, okay? Not all of your money has to be conserved for gas and food. You can find that elsewhere. You can make that up. These things, books that are educational, right? Equipment, a nice camera that will benefit your business, your passion. These things are not unimportant. If anything, they're more important than food and gas money. Okay? Don't be afraid to invest in yourself. I encourage it. This is me giving you permission to buy the thing that will help you, that you've been secretly like looking forward to buying. Like, oh, I wish I could buy this supplement, but man, I don't have a lot of money in my account, Just buy it. It's not splurging if it's for your own benefit, if you're investing in yourself. Okay? The money will come and go. But you need to grow as a character. You need to level up your RPG character in life, okay? The quality of, remember like RPGs, when we were younger, it's like you play the game, you get experience points, you get money, and you can buy new like equipment and stuff like that, right? Your character is not defined by how much money is on your character. It's not defined by how many like gold coins you carry, right? No, it's the equipment on your back. It's the experience points that you spent to gain new skills. So don't be afraid to invest in yourself, because there's no value in the gold coins other than how you spend it. So yeah, that's all. I will keep you updated as to the numbers along this journey. So my weight is 171 point something this morning. I will continue to measure that. I'm tracking all my calories. I'm going to eat just like a ton, drink tons of milk. I think I'll get my body fat scanned as well at some point, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Bye.